There you go.
Great.
Did I bring you a dice tray? I did not bring my dice tray.
Oh, I have one.
You know where it's at.
You don't need one if we could just use it.
After you're the goat.
Wait, a second.
So just play in the box.
Oh, it was in the bedroom.
Don't put baby in a pen.
This game's got to get over fast. He's in a very funny mood.
Don't try to milk it.
Oh my god.
Hello everyone and welcome to One Quest Video. I'm Walnuts and today we're going to be talking about the board game Mountain Goats and the Big Mountain expansion from AllPlay. Mountain Goats is a dice rolling race style King of the Hill game where players race to the top of the mountain by combining dice groups to add up to numbers between 5 and 10. The base game is made for up to 4 players, however the Big Mountain expansion adds a 5th goat as well as a new higher mountain track for dice rolls from 11 to 24. The base game's components comes with 18 mountain cards, 4 bonus point tokens, 57 point tokens, 4 dice, and 24 mountain goat meeples. The contents of the expansion comes with 6 more mountain goat meeples, 5 big mountain points tokens, and 2 big mountain cards. Game setup is quick and easy. First, align all mountain cards in order from 5 to 10. With a number circled in black on top, place each of the matching number under it in a line. Each number has a varying amount of spaces. For instance, 10 only has 2 cards to climb, while 5 has 4 cards to climb. Next, place each one of the player's goats at the base of a mountain off the bottom of the card. Stack their respective points tokens at the top of their line and lay out the bonus points off to the side. If you're playing the Big Mountain expansion, place the 2 big mountain cards at the top of the play area and set aside the appropriate points tokens based on how many players there are. And there you go. Game set up. Quick and easy.
Then you can come, you can advance 110. You
could,
can't reach me yet, though.
Oh yeah,
I'm
6
king
and a 4
of
is a
10.
10.
but I'm chasing you.
Oh no.
Alright.
Once started, the game moves very quick. Each player takes their turn rolling the dice and grouping the numbers to move their goats up the mountain. You can group any number of dice, and if you roll more than one 1, you can re-roll all but one of them. For instance, if you rolled a 6, a 5, a 3, and a 1, you can combine the 5 and the 3 to make an 8, a 6 and a 1 to make a 7, then you would move your goats on the 8 and 7 mountains up 1 level. As I said, this is a race to the top, so once the goat reaches the top of the mountain, the player receives a points token in that amount. So if you reach the top of the 10 mountain, you get 10 points. As long as you stay on the top of the mountain, every time you roll that number, you can gain a point token in that amount. For instance, I was at the top of the 5 and rolled 2 5s, so I gained 2 5 tokens. However, you can't use those 5s for any of the other groupings. This is also a King of the Hill style game, so when a player places their goat at the top of the mountain, they knock the other player's goat from the top back to the foot of the mountain off the bottom card. So there's a lot of strategy in trying to spread out your goats and not rely on just one mountain. Lastly, you can only have one mountain goat per mountain, except on the Big Mountain. If a player is able to reach the top of every mountain from 5 to 10 and gain a token from each, they then get a bonus point token. Every time a player completes a set of 5 to 10, they gain another bonus point token, which these tokens do diminish in value the longer the game goes on. For example, the first set completed gets 15 points, while the second set only gets 12. Gameplay continues like this until all bonus point tokens are taken, or 3 stacks of point tokens are emptied out. Once one of these parameters are met, any players who have not had a turn this round gets to make their final turn, and then you tally the points. If you are playing the Big Mountain expansion though, if you roll a number over 10 and want to place your goat on the Big Mountain, you can place the goat on the number rolled. So if you roll a 15, you can claim the 15 spot by removing one of the goats from the base set of mountains and placing it on the 15. This means you can no longer climb that mountain. In our play session, 10 tokens ran out quite quickly, so some players moved their 10 goat to the Big Mountain. Points on the Big Mountain are rewarded based on position of each goat. So if yellow has a goat on 24 and 16, and blue has a goat on 18, in a 4-player game, yellow would get 15 point token, while blue gets the 12 point token, and yellow would also then get the 9 point token. There would be 2 additional tokens, but since no other player climbed the mountain, no one gets those tokens. Playing the big mountain is a risk, especially early on, as you have to remove a goat from its mountain, and if you decide to move it back, it starts at the bottom of the mountain, so it's best to wait until point tokens run out before moving up there. We house ruled that if you move a goat to the big mountain, they can be moved around the big mountain, but can't come back down, which added another level of strategy. That was just a house rule though, the official rules do not say you have to do that. After all point tokens are allocated, the players add them up, and whoever has the most points wins. Quick and simple to learn and play. Prior to playing, I had only had a quick intro at PAX a few years ago, and was able to teach everyone how to play with very little prep. This is a great thing from AllPlay that they do. They make games that are quick and easy to learn and teach, but all level of board game fans will enjoy it. The game was very fun, and after a long day of board gaming, we all had a great time being silly goats. The game box itself is quite small and easy to travel, however the game does take up a pretty large area with all the tokens and mountain tracks. The group of friends I played this with are more on the hardcore side of board gaming, but really enjoyed this game. I do plan on bringing the game to a game night for people who are more casual, as I feel they'll pick this up pretty quick and will enjoy it as well. Overall, it is a well-designed, silly game about goats. The maples are great quality, and the card stock for the play area has a great design with great card qualities. The addition of the Big Mountain expansion makes the game more strategic, and if only my dice rolls would have been a little bit better, I would have gotten the win, but I was like 7 points off. The game is competitive in a fun way, and although there is sabotaging and knocking the goats down the hill, it's all in good fun, as a lot of this is based on randomness from the dice rolls. You should definitely keep an eye out for Mountain Goats and the Big Mountain expansion from AllPlay at your friendly local game store or at the next convention you go to. You can also buy the game direct from AllPlay on their website, which I'll have linked down below. That's it for me here. If you want to see a more in-depth play session, I'll be posting my Let's Play over on my personal channel, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, I think that's a show. If you'd like to see more of our content, check us out over on facebook.com/OneQuestOnline, Instagram and Threads at @1_quest, and Blue Sky at one-quest.com. And be sure to listen to PodQuest on Thursdays every week, where all podcasts are available. See you all next time.